I'm going to start with a quote. The quote is, "The fear of death is the love of life." It should be a healthy relationship between death and life. You know what I'm saying? Not really being too much indulged in the quantities of life and more so be invested in the quality. I want to start with phase one. It's called "A Brief Moment in History to Exist, but we have to make it count." And it basically speaks on the billionaire who was able to accumulate his millions, and he was able to start businesses, and he was very successful, but he was very sad. He didn't really have a good life with his family. His kids hated him. His friends, they only hung around him because of the things that he was able to bring, right? And then you had the man in the wheelchair. The man in the wheelchair, all he wanted to do was walk. He didn't care if he had any friends. All he wanted to do was go for nice, quiet, scrolls in the park. Although he didn't have his legs, his life was way better than the man who owned the jet or the plane or had the mansion and the business, successful business. And so I say that with the brief moment that we have here in time on earth, we have to be able to make the best of that. Now that I'm 27 years old, I'm in my youth, I can feel the youth leaving my body. I can feel the years passing. I can feel the years and the days oozing by, and I can already feel my 30s kind of like coming my way, and now life is just carrying on, and I have to be able to grab things before they pass by, and then it's gone, and I don't want to be regretful. So the brief moment I do have on earth in this moment in history, I want to be able to make it count. I say that Jesus played the game for 30 years, but he made a difference in 3. So within, the 3 years that he was, building his team, building his ministry, building his disciples, pushing the message, he was able to make a significant impact that lasted generations. You know what I'm saying? With the brief moment, that he existed. And I say that, I say that we have to say, fuck being accepted and start choosing happiness, because at the end of the day, when it's all done and over with, you want to be able to say that you did it your way, like Frank Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite songs. I gotta shout out Frank Sinatra to be able to live this life, this brief moment in your way, to be able to laugh at your adversities, be able to cry and wipe your tears, and then get back into the game, suffer moving forward with progression. And, I'm not just trying to push the message. This is something that I'm trying to live myself every single day. So I want to go to phase 2. It's called For My Ghetto Children. So I say that we have to keep the same hustle, but change the product. Being able to put that in something productive to move your family and your bloodline towards a richer foundation. You know what I'm saying? That way you're not jeopardizing your future, your freedom, your time, anything. Nothing is under the white man's control, because you put full control in what you were able to do. You got to get past the adversity is going to come. And once you're able to understand that, you can then put the bullshit aside, plan your course out. Anybody can be Billy Badass, but we need more generals. We need more generals that's going to establish the game to the young black males that are coming up. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2030, 2035, 2040, 2050, 2060, 2070. China's going to rule the world pretty soon here, because they keep growing within their race. The black man is growing, but we don't have our own still. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can't be Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Pooh Shiesty. You got grown ass men walking around trying to emulate a young man that has set a trend, but the trend that he has set is self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is gonna trickle down, and it's gonna be more self-destruction. Because they don't know the value. They think if I don't do that, I'm pussy. So I have to do this for myself to validate that I'm someone. The mentality is brainwashing is crazy, man. How the game is fucked up, right? And so we have to look at the parasites in the neighborhood. We have to look at the parasite, the OGs with money, like the Young Thugs and the Gunners. You know what I'm saying? That's establishing these organizations, but they're waking up to plush double king size beds, and you know they can fly anywhere on planet Earth with a snap of a finger. You know, but they push the negativity to people that can't leave their block, that can't leave that only know one corner store. You know what I'm saying? That goes to the one place to get their weed. That goes to that one store to get their blunts. Right? He's gonna push that influence to be the negativity. We got to do better than that. Everybody can't be Billy Badass. We need more generals. So I say that self-made tastes better in phase 3. I say that a chattering bird builds no nest. Being able to understand that we are meant to design something of, you know, a masterpiece in his lifetime, you know, other than our children. You know, any man can make a child, but, you know, a lot of people don't have the ability to read 100 books, 1,000 books in their lifetime, and or really accumulate the knowledge to build your children up and give them vital principles, but also be able to live the life that you choose in whatever aspect that you want to go, whether it's happiness, travel, more money, you know, whatever that looks like. Is basically just understanding that, you know, a chattering bird builds no nest, man. And to close this off, the Roman philosopher Juvenal said, in the ancient city of Rome, walking in the streets of night, death is in every window. Right? Tupac said, a real motherfucker does what he wants. Bitch made niggas do what they please. Meaning, do life your way from the cradle to the grave, cause you never know when you're gonna leave this bitch. So you like, comment, subscribe. We are literally 4 or 5 people away from hitting 500 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. One love.